Zara had always been told she was too intense, too driven, too honest, too emotional. But Aiden had once claimed those were the things he loved most about her. "You feel everything so deeply," he'd whispered into her hair the night before her moot court final. "You make me feel things too." Liar. That's all she could think now as she sat alone in the campus library, staring at a cracked phone screen and the group chat that shattered her world in seconds. It wasn't even her phone. It was Kiara's. She hadn't meant to see it. She really hadn't. Kiara had left her phone on Zara's bed while she took a call in the hallway. It buzzed once, then again, then again. Curiosity got the better of her. That's when she saw the name of the group, Project Zara. Her breath caught. She opened it with trembling hands. Screenshots, messages, jokes. All from Aiden, from Kiara, from two other guys from their friend circle. Told her I was at the gym. She thinks I'm still sore from leg day skull. Bro, she's so obsessed with you, it's tragic tears of joy. Zara's wearing that ugly brown sweater again. Kiara, please burn it. I swear if she cries during the presentation again, I'm throwing hands. Then a photo, one she'd never seen before. A blurry image of her asleep in Kiara's room during their last girls' night. Taken without her knowledge. Aiden's comment underneath chilled her blood. "You're right, she looks like a literal child. Can't believe I ever thought I was in love with this." Her stomach turned. She dropped the phone like it was on fire. She couldn't hear anything except her own pulse. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't believe. She barely registered Kiara's voice from the hallway, laughing, about some joke on the phone with her mom. Zara stood and walked out, pretending she'd never touched a thing. But inside, a part of her broke. And something else woke up. Not rage. Not yet. Focus. The next morning, she sent Aiden a sweet good morning text like nothing had happened. She hugged Kiara in class. She sat next to both of them in the study group and smiled through every word. And she started planning. Zara began with silence. It was her sharpest weapon. She acted normal, unbothered. She let them think she was still the sweet, trusting girl they'd mocked behind her back. Her eyes didn't flinch when Aiden kissed her cheek. Her smile never faltered when Kiara looped her arm through hers like nothing had happened. But at night, Zara couldn't sleep. She'd scroll through the screenshots she secretly airdropped to herself. Read their cruel words over and over until her eyes burned. And then, she'd write. Plans, traps, questions they hadn't thought she'd ever ask. She became a ghost in her own relationship. Observing, collecting. And then the final piece fell into her lap. It was a Thursday afternoon, raining hard. She walked past the media lab and saw Aiden, shirtless, sitting in a swivel chair, grinning stupidly at a screen. Across from him, Kiara, wearing his hoodie. And on the monitor? A video of the two of them, together. Zara froze. She wasn't sure what sickened her more. The betrayal, or the casualness of it all. Like they hadn't just destroyed someone. Like she was nothing but a prop in their secret, twisted drama. She waited until the door closed behind them. Then she walked in. The room was empty, the monitor still on. She copied the entire folder to a flash drive. The following week, Zara signed up to host a student-led, digital ethics, seminar. Kiara was confused. Zara usually hated public speaking. "You sure?" she asked. "You kind of bombed the last one." Zara smiled sweetly. "Yeah, I think I'm ready now." Aiden kissed her hand like he was still pretending to be the perfect boyfriend. "Proud of you, babe." Zara wanted to laugh. Friday. The seminar room was packed. Students, staff, even the dean had shown up for extra credit. Kiara sat in the front row, legs crossed, sipping iced coffee like she owned the world. Aiden stood near the back, arms folded, whispering with two of the guys from the infamous group chat. Zara took the podium. She cleared her throat, let her nerves show, just a little. "I want to talk today about digital footprints," she began. "About how every photo, every message, every file you think is hidden, really isn't." A few people shifted in their seats. Good. She clicked the remote. Behind her, the screen flickered to life. Slide 1. A screenshot of the Project Zara Smile with Horns chat. Aiden's name glowing at the top. Gasps. Laughter. Then silence. Kiera's face drained of color. Slide 2. The photo of Zara sleeping. The comments. The emojis. Slide 3. The video. No sound, just the footage. She let it play for 3 seconds, just enough. Then black. Aiden shouted, "What the hell is this?" Zara turned to him calmly. "Proof." He stormed down the aisle, but the dean stood first. "I think you should leave, Mr. Hart." But she exposed a violation of university conduct. "What you did," the dean narrowed his eyes, "could warrant an expulsion, or worse." Kiera didn't speak. She just picked up her coffee and left, shaking. The fallout was instant. Aiden's scholarship? Revoked. Kiera's internship at the law firm? Gone. Their names were whispered in every hallway, their DMs flooded with disgust. And Zara? She never posted about it. Never gloated. She just walked through campus with her head high, her heart lighter. She got her old self back. The version that wasn't afraid to trust her instincts. That didn't apologize for being too much. That didn't shrink herself to be loved. She cut her hair short. Bold. Unapologetic. She applied to her dream externship in New York. Got in. And when Kiera sent her a long email weeks later, half apology, half excuse, Zara didn't even open it. She just hit delete. It had been 3 months since the seminar. Campus life had moved on. The whispers faded. The screenshots stopped circulating. But Zara? She was just getting started. Her internship in New York was fast-paced, cutthroat, and perfect. For the first time in her life, no one called her too emotional. They called her sharp, quick, fearless. They handed her files, not judgments. Opportunities, not pity. She worked late nights, thrived under pressure, and when she walked into the courtroom with her supervising attorney, she did it like someone who had already survived the worst betrayal of her life. And had come out burning brighter. One day, during a lunch break in Bryant Park, she got a message request on Instagram. From Aiden. She didn't want to open it. But something in her, curiosity, maybe closure, made her swipe. "Zara, I know I'm the last person you want to hear from. I lost everything. The scholarship, my friends. Kiera ghosted me. I don't blame you. I just wanted to say, you were always the smartest person in the room. I was just too much of a coward to admit it." Zara stared at the message. She didn't reply. Instead, she took a bite of her sandwich, wiped her mouth, and went back to her notes. She had a meeting in 10 minutes. That night, she walked along the Hudson, phone in her pocket, heart finally quiet. Not because the pain was gone, but because she had survived it. She didn't need apologies. She didn't need validation. She had herself. And that was enough. As the lights of the city reflected on the water, Zara smiled, genuinely, freely, for the first time in months. A soft, knowing smile. Because somewhere out there, Aiden and Kiera were still running in circles, blaming each other, pretending not to feel guilty. And Zara? Zara had a future. One they couldn't touch. One they couldn't ruin. And if they ever dared to underestimate her again? Well, they already knew how that ended.